different parts of the world and never leave this property. So we'd augment all the natural scenery back here with plants that we took care of in the greens department. That way we could recreate right here on the lot. Places in Asia or Africa or Australia. Today though, things are different. Number one, when we use plants, they're primarily artificial plants, silk or plastic. They look just as good and they're much easier to take care of. Or we just have the computer, CGI, create any exotic locale that we need. So the greens department kind of outlived its usefulness. We got rid of it, put it in a parking lot. But that parking motif continues here. Look on your left. We have picture cars parked here. Now, a picture car is simply any car that appears in a movie or a television show. Some pretty good examples, I think you'll agree, over here on the left. Fred Flintstone's car from the Flintstones. That was pulled behind a camera truck. The camera was on the flatbed of the truck, pointing at the actors inside the car. Fast and Furious vehicles, of course. Oh, and I don't know if this qualifies as a car, but it's over here on your left, the gyrosphere from Jurassic World. That's the one they used in the movie. Although something is missing, the glass. I'll let you know the Hollywood secret, guys. The glass was never there. It was created by the computer in post-production. You see, if they had used real glass, well, number one, it was round. So no matter what angle they approached it from, they would have gotten glare and the wrong kind of reflection. Number two, it was enclosed. So ultimately, the two actors inside would have suffocated. Yeah, a little tip to any budding filmmakers out there. Never kill your actors. It's a lousy idea. But of course, the Jurassic films make up one of the most successful franchises in all movie history. And all of them done here at Universal, I'm very happy to say. So in commemoration of that, we created an area using artifacts from the first 3 Jurassic Park films. Jurassic Park, Lost World Jurassic Park, and Jurassic Park 3. You're going to see boats and dinosaur cages, and one of my favorites is ahead of us there on the left, the big mobile lab or InGen Center from Lost World Jurassic Park. It's the vehicle that got pushed off a cliff by the T-Rex. Trapped inside were Jeff Goldblum, Julianne Moore, and Vince Vaughn. Here it is coming into view right now. Now that entire vehicle built out of plywood, painted to look metallic. As we move past it, look on the back over your shoulders at the tail end of the vehicle. You'll see the plywood there. Huh? That's all it is. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Yeah, guys, duck! And if you thought that was bad, look for the fire hose coming out of the mouth of the dinosaur over here on your left. Look at no, nothing's going to happen. It's okay.
Okay, good. We're safe.
I did mention the possibility of getting wet on the tour. All right, now we're going to go to a completely different part of the world. We're taking you down to old Mexico. Now, I told you earlier that the movie industry relocated from the east to the west over 100 years ago. There are a lot of reasons for them coming out here, but one of those reasons was the weather. Most of the time the weather in California is very nice, which is ideal for filmmaking. But the thing is, every once in a while you actually want bad weather for a scene. Now this is LA. You can't afford to sit around waiting for it to rain or snow, so you can make your own bad weather. Let's show you how. Here in our Mexican village, we're going to conjure up a rainstorm. Now you hear the sound of the thunder being piped in the area over loudspeakers. We have an arc lamp on the roof there. You flash that a few times, that's lightning. It's a lot easier to see when it's darker. And all we need now is the rain. So take a look on your left, and there it is. The rain comes from sprinklers at the tops of the posts and poles. Now the sprinklers are aimed up, so the water shoots up and then falls in this wide rain-like pattern. The trick is, of course, never photograph the sprinklers. Keep the camera lens below that level. But we have another problem, and that's natural conditions. Here in California, we've been in a drought situation for quite some time. So the ground over there is like concrete. It can't absorb all this rainwater, so we're going to get a flood. Oh yeah, major flash flood coming down the hill into the tram, washing us all away. I'm sorry, but we're doomed. Comes from a storage tank at the top of the hill. We have open the doors, the water comes rolling on down, we collect it down here, then we pump it back up to the storage tank again. So we use the same flood all day long. That's a California flood. It's 100% recyclable. Now look at the road over here on your left. Oh yeah, past that burgundy colored car. You'll see a building with an A-frame roof there, a big double door. See where that white truck is parked. That area right in front of the building there. Used in a couple of high-profile television shows. On HBO, an episode of Westworld was done there. And on Paramount Plus, the streaming service, they did an episode of Picard with Patrick Stewart over there. Now these buildings on your left, this is our Old West area. If you saw a movie called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you saw these buildings. In that movie, Leonardo DiCaprio played an actor who was the star of a Western television show. The scenes of him on the set were all shot right here in Six Points, Texas. In the film, his stunt double was played by Brad Pitt, and he won the Academy Award as Best Supporting Actor for that. Now, as we take the turn, look over to your left, you'll see some more sound stages across the waterway over there. Look at the tail end where it's painted red and white. That's where they're doing the voice now. Stage 24 and 25. Two sound stages with a great big wall between them. You can take the wall out. Create one enormous performance space. Now the lake I alluded to earlier, you see it through the trees on your left. This is completely man-made. Down through the years we've used it as a lake. We've used it as a river. It's even been the entire Pacific Ocean. To do that, we used to photograph miniatures, little boats which are built so well that on camera they look like the real thing. Don't use miniatures much anymore. Again, we go ahead and rely on the computer. Now over there to your far left, to your left, we have the whole production area here. The production trailers. To your far left, you'll see an unpainted fence. All this is for a TV show called Home and Family, which airs on the Hallmark Channel. Hey, Universal Studios.
Họ sửa bộ tồn đâu bảo sao nó họ mấy hơi mấy ai đủ hơn nó họ to tôi chắc họ từ to là
nó có gì phải cái gì nó
có hả? Có hả?